For those of you who are interested on crypto trading specifically, and you probably were looking also for an opportunity to have an actual funded account when it comes to crypto, this video is actually for you. In this specific video, I'm going to talk about Hola Prime X, which is an actual website from Hola Prime that is dedicated directly for crypto. In this specific case, we won't be talking about Forex per se, like Euro, USD, global currencies, or even, I don't know, US 30 or stuff that I actually talk in different videos. This time, we're going to actually see a website that is dedicated only for Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and so on. Let's begin. All right, before we start with the content of this video, remember that you can always like and subscribe. That's 100% free. Let's go ahead and begin. All right, so this is the actual website right here. I'm actually gonna have the link to it in the description of this video for you guys to check it out. But basically, it's holaprimex.com. That's it. Like, you only need to add like the X to it, and that's it. Hola Prime X is basically an actual website for funded trading as well, but only for cryptocurrencies. In this specific case, we won't be trading with regular pairs. We will be trading with cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Ethereum, and so on. That's basically what it is. Now, if by any chance you're not familiar with what is Hola Prime is an actual prop firm or trading funded company that I've been using for months now, that, you know, sells you an opportunity to buy an actual account for less money and you can trade with more money. For instance, you can buy with $500 instead of you actually trading with $500. You can actually buy a funded account and trade with, let's say, with $200,000 or something like that, right? Well, this is the exact same thing, but when it comes to cryptocurrencies directly. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the price and the challenges of this specific website. As you can see, it says Hola Prime X journey. It says our objectives are clear and transparent, nothing's hidden, and we're here to help you succeed because your win is our win. And I can actually guarantee, well, not guarantee anything, but I can always pretty much tell you my experience and no payout issues or anything like that. So that's actually something that is super important for us. Now, take a look at the actual pricing that we have. We have a one-step account. These are different. One-step account means that you will need to actually comply with a certain balance increase or percentage increase for you to actually get a second one. Two-step account, you got two options. Like, you got to pass the first one and then the second one. The percentages are different. Obviously, if you actually want to use just one step, the profit percentage and the drawdown percentage is different. Two-step is the easiest, you know. I mean, I use the quotes because it's not easy, none of it, but it's depending on what you want. It's cheaper as well. And you also have a direct plan, just like you have with Hola Prime, which basically means that you can buy an actual funded account without going through any challenge. So you just buy the direct one and you start withdrawing as soon as you start making profit. So that's actually something really, really good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the actual pricing. The one-step challenge for $5,000, which is very low, starts as low as $59. Look, if you don't have $59 in order to trade with a funded account, then I can tell you, like, literally right here, this is not the business that is for you. Okay, $60, it's like very low, but you can go ahead and do it. You can trade with MT5 or you can trade with the X-Trade. Both of the platforms. $10,000 is only $150, and well, just think about it. $150, how much money can you make? And if you're trading with $10,000, how much money can you make, right? The 10% of the $150 could be what, $15? And the 10% profits from the $10,000, we're talking about what? A $1,000 profit. Something to consider. $25,000, $50,000, and the most popular one, the one that I always recommend, is $875. We're good. The daily drawdown is only 4%, and the overall drawdown is 6%, and the profit target is 9%. Chris, this is lower than the usual numbers when it comes to Forex. Yep, it's a little bit lower. Reason why is simply because trading cryptos is a little bit easier if we can put it that way, because pretty much it's always going up. So it's quite easier. You know, all you got to do is try to find a way to not catch any crash or anything like that, and you're good to go. Now, if we go to the two-step challenges, similar things, $49 you save $10 and so on. The $100,000 is $7.99. So this one is $8.75. This one is $7.99. You can also change the payout. According to the payout is depending on how much you're gonna get in return. If you want to withdraw weekly, you can just withdraw up to 65% of your profits. If you want to withdraw bi-weekly, you can withdraw 80%. And this is what I would do, 95% if you decide to withdraw monthly. In the end, I usually withdraw monthly anyways. That's actually good. And the direct plans that you have available are a little bit more expensive, but for instance, the $5,000 is $161. The $10,000 is almost $300. $25,000 is for $718. That's super cheap. $50,000, we're talking about serious number here, almost $1,500. And if you want an actual, real funded account, no challenges at all, it's almost $3,000. But take a look. You got a 4% daily drawdown and a 6% overall. Let's just assume that you're able to make at least 5% balance profits for the first month. That's $5,000 right there. You can withdraw up to $4,000 if I'm not mistaken, $4,500, something like that. And you got your initial fee covered. As simple as that. That's actually quite cool, right? And if you're able to take it more, then you can do the math and continue making, let's say, 7% profits. I'm being super conservative with the numbers right here, but let's say 7% profits. We're talking about $7,000. We're talking about $6,300 that you can actually withdraw every single month, and you invested, let's say, $2,800. Right? So yeah, these are the prices. These are the challenges. Like I said, I believe this is very fair, especially because trading crypto is simpler than trading with regular Forex. So I hope that actually makes sense. Now you might be wondering, Chris, what's the difference between Forex and crypto and why they have different websites and so on? Look, when you trade Forex, you can trade, like I said, with global currencies, you can trade with indices, you can trade with commodities, you can trade even futures and so on. And you can also trade cryptocurrencies itself. But one thing that I've actually noticed in regards to this specific new service or new website is that you're going to be fully dedicated to crypto. And the challenge itself is easier if you, like I said, if you pretty much have to just try to avoid crashes, and pretty much is always a long trade most of the times. Bitcoin is stable right now, but for instance, if you enter a trade that Bitcoin is going to go to $125,000 and it's not going to go lower than $90,000, you probably have like 75-80% possibilities to actually win that trade. Does that make sense? And so I'm talking just about Bitcoin, right? But it's a fully crypto dedicated website for trading, and I'm not sure how many of you, all my followers, are actually crypto traders, but there are hundreds of thousands of crypto traders in the world right now. So by any chance this is an opportunity that you were looking for, like to get funded with crypto trading, Hola Prime X probably is going to be the best option for you. So like I said, I'm going to have the link to it in the description of this video. Hey, so hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video, and if you did, go ahead and smash the like button and hit that subscribe button as usual. Leave a comment in case you have any question, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.